other Hebrew Israelite group on the planet Earth. And we got a couple of announcements and things to make. If you if you're on the line, if you're on the conference line, then you have to push *6 to take your phone off of mute, and then if you ask a question, make a comment or whatever, um, say Salaki or excuse me. Then of course in the class, raise your hand, say Salaki. We got Sharpen the Sword Radio every Sunday, going down from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. The most controversial radio show to ever hit St. Louis. Going over a lot of topics about what's going on in the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community, what needs to be done in order to fix it. We got all the solutions, you understand, to all of our problems right here under Commander General Yohana. All right. Um, as a matter of fact, let me make this point before I even go any further. Nobody else has a solution. The Christian church, you see what they did, huh?
Right.
They done closed the doors on their church service. Their members can't even come in. You know, so they're so scared of this coronavirus. They say, "Oh no, church service is closed. It's over." You understand? No Jesus freak this Sunday.
Right.
You understand? No covered by the blood this Sunday. All right. So that's what the church got going on. But Commander Hunter, we ain't shutting nothing down. You understand? We gonna have classes. We're gonna get it in. We're gonna be right here for our brothers and our sisters, man. That's what brotherhood is about. There is no brotherhood in a Christian church.
Right.
Can't you tell? You understand? Can't you tell? Look at what they've done. They turned their back on the Lord's chosen people in a time of need.
Right.
You understand? In a time of need, they done shut the doors. All right. When does the work of the Lord stop? I keep asking them this. When does the work of the Lord stop? You know what I mean?
Right.
What's going on out there? We supposed to be doing this until Christ returns. That's what the Bible says.
That's right.
And that's what we do in the ISUPK.
Right.
All right. We actually follow what's in the Bible. Okay. But we got a couple of and one more announcement. We all right, Kurt.
I appreciate it.
Oh, don't sweat. Don't sweat. We got the community dinner. All right, that is up on the 29th of this month from 2 to 4 at the Wold Community Center at 1515 North Keys Highway Boulevard, St. Louis, Missouri 63108. It's been canceled as far as right now. Okay. The city, of course, they're either going to shut it down, shut the community centers down to where you can't get in, period. You understand? Or they're gonna open back up. So we just waiting on the word. We had another venue, but they just shut that place down because they said that what is it, 50, no more than 50 people to a venue, and I already know, man. This one right here, the first one we did, they said we fed 150 people. You understand? When the sister got done with the number, she said it was 150 people that we fed. You understand? The second one was glorious. It was about the same. Then the third one, it was going to be just as glorious as the other two. You understand? We was definitely expecting more people to show up at this one because it's beginning to be popular. A lot of people coming out. They had good food. They had some nice clothes. But we gave away some nice clothes and shoes. You understand? We gave away some good stuff, man. We ain't just taking stuff out of the trash and giving it to the Lord's chosen people. We give you some good stuff. Okay? But be looking out for an update on March 29th community dinner at Wold Community Center to whether they're either going to officially shut it down or if we can find another venue. Salaki, 1 second.
You will now enter the conference.
That's the line. It does that from time to time. Yep. So, like I said, we'll keep you updated and posted on that, or whether we're gonna have that event or not. You know what I mean? But let's jump straight into the topic. If anybody got any questions, you can go ahead and ask them now. You know what I mean? Or at any time, if you have any questions, you think of one down the line, just say Salakia, you understand, or excuse me, and we'll get right to you. We'll answer your question. But I want to get into this coronavirus too. We got a few articles there. What we got first, because that virus a lot of people don't know and they don't understand the Lord. You understand? They don't understand how God operates. It's in the Bible, all right? And the Lord is sending this plague. You understand? The Lord sends plagues and diseases. You understand? And death and everything else. Okay? So while the heathens mistreating, abusing, and doing any and everything to the Lord's chosen people, this is their just due. This is what they're getting in return. You know what I mean? Which article you got first?
uh, last year's state.
No, not that one. What's the? It should be. Give me no. You know what? It's another one. Sex outside. Give me that one first. I want to go into this one, man. You understand? Because we bring out different stories of all sorts. You know, but I wanted to pull this one out and to teach brothers just a quick lesson, man. You understand? Go ahead, pull that article up. I want to teach brothers a quick lesson on what you should not do at all. You understand? And that's sin against the Most High. That's the first thing you should not be doing. If you are black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you should not be sinning against the Lord.
That's right.
All right? You got the order? You got it up?
Just about, sir. All right.
Got it? Come on, let's get it.
What is social distancing? Couples are busted having sex on a sidewalk.
Nice and loud. Read it again. About.
What is social distancing?
Okay, they say, what is social distancing? Who knows what social distancing is? Who knows what that is? The earth is in a frenzy about it right now. What is social distancing? Come on with.
Salakia,
Go ahead.
like not a large gathering type thing. Don't do large gatherings.
What does it mean to keep your distance?
Just staying away from large groups.
Absolutely. Not just large groups, but just period. Social distancing. Stay away from other people because they might have the coronavirus. That's what that's about. All right. But this couple, let's see, they didn't do it. They didn't they didn't listen to the social distancing warning. Go ahead, Abon.
Couples are busted having sex on a sidewalk outside a Florida hospital.
A couple is busted doing what?
Having sex on a sidewalk.
This brother and this devil, this dog, you understand, was caught having sex outside. Now you already is susceptible to catching the damn coronavirus, but you want AIDS too. You understand? You want herpes too. You want syphilis and gonorrhea. You understand what they called it back in the day? The clap. You want the clap, boy. That don't even sound good. You're the clap. I remember when I first heard it, I was like, the clap or what? Sound like something I don't want to catch. But this brother and this devil, man, was outside of a hospital having sex. Go ahead and read a little more. And then I'm gonna have you skip down too. Not that first part of one of them comments. Keep going. Cause I know it's a bunch of pictures in there, so it's
Kind. An amorous Florida couple did not let a deadly pandemic stand in the way of a romantic encounter al fresco style.
that whole fresco style, meaning get it in, get it how you live. Don't niggas say that? Get it how you live, okay? That's what this brother and this old nasty dog did. You understand? Keep going.
According to police, Anne Marie Tucker, 45, and Albert Singletary, 37,
Mm-hmm.
were caught having sex outside St. Anthony's Hospital in St. Petersburg earlier this month.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Arrest affidavits alleged that both the man and the woman had their sexual organs on full display as they were enjoying an outdoor tryst near a no trespassing sign across the street from the hospital in full view of passersby.
Mm-hmm. Okay, keep reading. Go to where it says the Love Lord duo. The second part, the Love Lord duo. Nah, free. It should be right there.
The Love Lauren duo were taken to the Pinellas County Jail on the night of March the 2nd, where Tucker was photographed for her mugshot with a surgical mask pulled down under her chin.
So you already know what she was doing outside at the hospital. Because she turned around and said, "Damn, they're catching that coronavirus." You understand? She wanted to catch something else in them cheeks. Go ahead, keep going.
Amid the COVID-19 pandemic, as of Tuesday afternoon, there were 173 confirmed cases of the novel coronavirus in Florida and 6 deaths. Nationwide, the number of cases hit 5,983 with 100 deaths.
Okay, skip down to, it should tell you her charges, and then it should go to his.
Both Tucker and Singletary were charged with misdemeanor trespassing and exposure of sexual organs. The woman has since pleaded guilty to both counts and was released on March 10th with time served.
With what?
Time served.
Now look at that. Talk about white privilege. You understand? White privilege. You are out whoring on the streets. You understand? By a hospital. A no trespassing sign. Now they gotta put a no sex sign out there now. You understand? Because of this whore. You understand? And this old nasty naked. Okay? Now skip. There should be some more. You shouldn't have to skip, but keep reading to where the brother is.
Singletary was still being held in jail.
You doing what?
Still being held in jail.
The brother is still being held in jail. And let me tell you, so this devil was arrested for prostitution, crack cocaine, and everything recently in the past and all that. You understand? She got all them cases. But she got time served immediately. Got arrested that day, and they said time served that night. And let her go. But the brother, what is he about?
Still being held in jail.
Still being held in jail, man. You understand? This is why blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians need to stop being criminals.
Right.
You understand? Stop being sexual deviants like this here. You can get you a woman. You understand? You can have more than one. But goddamn, not none of these dogs. Okay? It's a sin to sleep with a dog.
That's right.
You understand? And you doing it outside in the public, God. Pull up the other articles. That's the hell now. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to turn around and bring that out because
She had a hell of a rap sheet.
Oh, she do. She got a long rap sheet, huh? But you know what probably got her off? All the favors she do for the force.
Right.
You understand?
That's right.
All the favors that she do for the police force about got her off. You understand? They said, "Oh, wait a minute, not her. Oh no, not her." You know what I'm saying? We need her tonight.
Right.
They gonna use her tonight. You understand? Ain't no telling where the police officer had sex with that butt at. You understand? in alleys, out front. They're police station, in the police cars, man, everywhere. You understand? They probably had their dogs everywhere. All right, but that's it on that one, man. Go to the next article, the one just above that one. What's the title on that one?
Last U.S. state with virus confirms one first case.
Hold on. It should be enough. China just threatened. Okay, yeah. Read that one. No, go ahead. Read the one you got. That's all right. That's wild. Just read that one, and then we'll go to the next
one. Last U.S. state without virus confirms first case.
So it is official that the coronavirus is in all 50 states. All right. And who knows what a pandemic is? They keep calling it a pandemic. Who knows what that is? Go ahead.
It's usually a global or almost global scaling epidemic or an outbreak of a virus.
Damn right, damn right. It's a disease that either happens to a whole nation or all over the world. You understand? Absolutely. And right now, this thing is officially in all 50 states here. You understand? And I believe it's all over the country, right? Is it any place where it's not? It's all over.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all over. Yeah, it's all over. It's all over now. Okay, it's all over the earth. Keep going, Bob.
The latest on the world's coronavirus pandemic, which has infected more than 190,000 people and killed more than 7,500. The COVID-19 illness causes mild or moderate symptoms in most people, but severe symptoms are more likely in the elderly or those with existing health problems.
Okay, so guess what? If you are old or if you have health problems, if you smoke cigarettes, weed, crack, you understand? If you're doing any type of drug, if you got any type of illness, you are susceptible to getting coronavirus, right? So guess what? You might want to stop. So I wonder is that gonna help them stop smoking their weed out? Not to know that they might get. Look, they got the mask on their damn face. That ain't gonna help. You know what I'm saying? The mask ain't gonna help when you get high. When you got diabetes, when you got cancer. You understand? When you got kidney failure, if you already have a pre-existing illness, you are susceptible to getting coronavirus. You understand? Keep going, man. Come on.
It's taking me to a lot of different.
You said doing what?
Took me into a PDF.
What you mean?
The viewer.
The viewer? How I do that?
When you click on to continue the article, it takes you directly to it.
To the next. See what the next. Go to the next article.
It's talking about New Orleans.
Huh?
It's talking about the virus in New Orleans.
The rest of the article?
No.
You pulled up something else?
Come.
Okay, no sweat. Just drop that. And then go on to the other one about China. Go on to the other one about China. But anyway, you want to try to protect yourself as much as you can. You know what I mean? Make sure that you washing your hands, sanitizing your hands. Don't be scratching your butt and then trying to shake hands with somebody. You understand? You might give them coronavirus. All right. Make sure you spraying and wiping yourself down. Yes. No, I'm just kidding, but for real. Make sure that you wash your hands, man. Most black people ain't nasty no damn way. You
Right.
Right.
understand? We keep ourselves clean. You keep your body clean, huh? You wear a lot of Jabot jeans, huh? Some of your partners dope fiends, huh? You understand? You don't think I remember that song, okay? No, but no, but like I said, black folk, we ain't nasty no way, man. You understand? We turn around and wash our hands. We like to keep ourselves clean. You know what I mean? Like I said, we shouldn't have no problem in that area. All right, as long as we stick to what we normally do. You know what I mean? It's just now one thing I can say, them devils, boy, you really gotta stay away from them now. Cause
Right.
they call all the time. I don't know what the hell they got. They probably been had damn coronavirus. You understand? I swear, man, look, I see them on the slave taking smoke break, and all they doing is sitting there choking and gagging and hacking and spitting and they about to die right there on the job. You understand? So ain't no telling what they didn't had already.
Right.
You know what I mean? Hell, they probably been spreading that coronavirus around. You know, to be honest. So, like I said, man, just make sure that keep you some waters, man. Get you some bottled water. You see what's happening out here in the store, and I hate that when this happens, man, because I mean everybody is such a damn panic. Everybody being so greedy, buying every damn thing off the shelf.
Right.
You know what I mean? As if there is no one else around that needs cereal, that needs milk. You
Right.
understand? So this right here should be a lesson for our brothers and our sisters that's in the world to turn around and start coming together. You know what I mean? We need to start coming together for real, because just think about it, man. When your food running out, what you gonna do? Where you gonna go? You know, a lot of people is depending on food stamps that hadn't even come yet to buy some food. You understand? Like where
Right.
they gonna get their food from? How they gonna eat? You understand?
Right.
This is why the Lord has been telling us over and over and over again in these scriptures for us to come together. You understand? Matter of fact, give me that scripture, Abba. Brother, you take a long time with the mark. Give me
Salaki.
no sweat, go ahead.
And that article is doing the same as the last.
The new one is?
Yep.
Okay, maybe I'll pull it up on the phone. Maybe it won't do that on the phone. Okay. Maybe that's what it is. Because here it's clear now on the phone. So maybe we have to either that or get the app on it. Is that what it's asking you to do? Is it asking you to get the app? Because I got the app on my phone. It ain't on there.
PDF app.
Huh?
PDF.
I don't think it's a PDF app.
Yeah, it's asking for PDF.
It's asking for okay. Well, that's probably what we need to do. Then. We probably got to download the app on that laptop. No sweat. We'll get it right. Here it is. About here that article is. But give me a scripture first, real quick. Give me 1 Corinthians 11 and 17. Or it should be 18. No. 17. Start 17 and 18. 1 Corinthians 11, 17 and 18. Because this is all over the Bible. What we supposed to be doing at this present time is coming together. Dropping all them damn religions. All right. You still got a lot of our people trying to pull us all together, like regardless of whatever religion you in, whatever group you in and all of that. All of that is nonsense. Because there is no such thing as bringing two different groups together unless they agree. That's in the Bible. How can two walk together unless they agree? You understand? Can't you see that Kemet don't agree with Christianity? They all black.
Right.
You understand? Can't you see that Islam don't agree with Kemet?
Right.
Can't you see all these different? It ain't gonna never happen that way. We ain't gonna never come together like we are supposed to if we all in all of these different damn groups, even the heathens know that.
Right.
You understand? Muhammad, that's what he did. He took and said, you know what? Instead of everybody worshiping all these different damn gods, we'll turn around and make them worship just one. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's what he did. He took that from the Bible. And you got black people that supposedly know the truth, that's in the truth. They claim they're in the truth. You understand? They got Israel and Yashrael and all that nonsense real in their name, claiming that they're in the truth, but they not in here with Commander Julian.
Right.
You understand? They not in here with us, claiming that they in the truth, doing the work. Well, where is your resume? Let's see what you done. Other than be on Facebook all goddamn day and all goddamn night. That's all I see them do. I ain't seeing them do nothing else but be on Facebook and troll. You know what I'm saying? But they supposed to know these scriptures and know what it say, but they steady out here, you know what I'm saying, on that nonsense. Go ahead, Bob, read that scripture for me.
1 Corinthians 11, verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
Now in this that I declare unto you, I praise you not.
I praise you what?
You
I
not,
praise you not. You understand? Keep going.
that ye come together, not for the better, but for the worse.
But for the what?
The worse.
The Christians in the church is coming together for the better. They coming together for the good, ain't they?
Right.
They coming together for pastor anniversary. They coming together for the church anniversary. Hell, they even having the new church construction that's been being constructed ever since you was a little kid. In the building fund, they got the new church, the building fund damn conventions. You understand? They gonna celebrate for what the church gonna look like soon as they raise all the millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? They turn around and got you. You can't coming together for that. That's a good cause for them. That's something worth coming together.
Right.
They come together to have the Holy Ghost, dance, and sing, and all that good stuff to them. You understand? But that's not what the Bible says. We come together for the work. Look at what is happening to our people. You understand? When I go outside and get in my car and walk, I mean, drive right up the street around the corner just a little bit, I want to see a sister of mine that's out here selling her body. You understand? That ain't the better, cause that's not coming together for the better.
Right.
That's the worst. Then I'm gonna go down just a little further, and I'm gonna see one of my brothers selling his body. You understand? They got men. You know how many men on the stroll right here now? Do you think something got bad? It was already bad when our sisters got out there and started selling their body. But now you got our brothers out there selling boy booty for crack. You understand? Like, that's ridiculous, man. The damn oppressor is oppressing us extremely. I mean, damn, like, do we even have to talk about that?
Right.
Go ahead.
And both of those things is happening right in front of the church.
Right in front of the church. You understand? Look, I posted a picture of a sister. And she was right in front of the church, high, strung out, all that. And I wasn't doing it to mock the sister, but I was just showing that she's right where she got turned out at.
Right.
In front of the damn church.
Right.
You understand? Like I said, I wasn't doing it to, for likes or to be funny or nothing like that on Facebook, but to show everybody that Christian, that demon that sister got went right back to his home. You understand? And that's where she be at all the time, right in front of that damn rat hole Christian church. That's where she's at all the time.
That's right.
Christianity is the reason why our people are in the condition that we in.
Right.
You understand? Like, of course, the devil, he's number one. But number two is that Christian church. That's the number two reason. You understand? Damn the number one. They want to take the number one spot. The black Christian church wants to take the number one spot. You understand? Like, they have no solutions to any of this. Why aren't they saying something? Commander Junior Hunter brought this out the other day. He said, damn, the church is silent. Come Sunday, hell, that's all you hear is them singing. You know what I'm saying? And so-called praising the Lord and singing unto thee. And every damn thing else, that's all you hear on Sunday is how good church was, about you. But now they quiet as hell. Why they so quiet? Why is the church so quiet? Why are the doors locked? You know what I'm saying? First, what was they doing? Lock-ins? Then they do a lock-in for
Okay.
New Year's. They do a New Year's lock-in. I'm sure a whole bunch of children get molested at them things. You understand? I'm sure they do. I'm sure of it. But they do a damn lock-in come to New Year, right?
Time.
And then guess what? Now that the coronavirus is hit, you lock everybody out. You understand?
It's a lot.
Go ahead, Bob.
Guess they believe more in death and the coronavirus than the Most High in Christ.
Of course they do. Of course they do, man. Thank God it's not the God of this Bible.
Right.
Thank God is that blonde hair, blue eyed, stringy dog, smelling and hair having damn devil, man. You understand?
Right.
That's who they God is. They God is not the God of the Bible. You understand? Look, I don't even want to talk about the brothers in here, but the sisters ain't even flinched. You know what I'm saying? The sisters ain't budged not one time. I asked my and you scared of? She like, hell no.
Right.
So like, you know what I'm saying? She said, hell no. You know what I'm saying? She ain't budged at all. Yeah, they still in here doing their thing. The sisters was cooking. They coming to class. Ain't none of them got no mask on and no gloves on. They ain't scared. Like I said, man, the other day, every center in the city of St. Louis is wearing masks and gloves. Scared to damn death. You understand? When all you got to do is just stop getting high, and you ain't got to worry about getting. You wouldn't be scared of catching no damn coronavirus if you wasn't such a damn drug head.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you wasn't using all the drugs, you would not be tripping on that. If you would obey God, you would not be worried about that. Because that's in the Bible. We're going to pull them scriptures too. It's in the Bible. But he said to do what about?
Come together, not for the better, but for the worse.
Come together, not for the better, but for the worse. It's over 8,000 brothers being murdered every year due to black on black damn crime. That's coming together for the worse, not the better. You understand? We ain't coming together for, a family damn picnic. You understand? We should be coming together because we are dying out here. St. Louis is the STD capital. You understand that? The STD capital. That's the reason for us to be coming together and serving and obeying the Lord. You understand? Keeping all of God's laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand? And especially when it comes to the STDs, keeping the one about whoredom. We should be keeping the law about whoredom, about black men and black women being whores and whoremongers. That's something that we should not be doing. Because look at, hell, you worried about coronavirus when you're more likely to get AIDS.
Right.
You're more likely to get AIDS, syphilis, gonorrhea, clap, was it same thing? Gonorrhea, clap, same thing. Okay. You understand? What else they got out there? Blue waffles.
Super gonorrhea.
You understand? Super gonorrhea, super syphilis, super AIDS. You got all this super duper damn disease, and you more likely to catch that than the coronavirus.
That's right.
Than the old funky Chinese man breathing on you. The damn white man breathing on you, more likely to get that than goddamn you more likely to get murdered in the womb and have an abortion. Right. So your mother is more likely to abort you than you being born, and you worrying about dying from coronavirus. You understand? Go ahead, huh?
I was gonna say they got vaginal lice out there.
They got who?
Genital lice.
Vaginal lice. Vaginal lice? Damn, that sounds like something some white people had first. They the only ones I know that get that, you know what I'm saying, get that goddamn life. I remember my grandma, I said, Grandma, what is life? I remember it was going around school. Right. You know what I'm saying? I know you remember that bond out there in Britain. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I remember when it was going around out there, Britain, Marvin and Haight and, you know what I'm saying, all them schools out there. I said, what is lice? Oh, baby, don't worry about that. We don't get that. Right. That's what she told me. Don't worry about that. I was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? She said, no, we don't get lice. Okay? So I already, vaginal lice. God damn. So I mean, you mean to tell me, like, you really ain't washing that thing. You got to get some shampoo. You know what I'm saying? So you don't even use soap. So they don't even use the damn soap that's available in the store. And man, you know what? While everybody buying every goddamn thing out the store, the body wash ain't went nowhere.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Still
So you
sitting.
might be right about that vaginal Lysol. You know what I'm saying? It might be a lot of that out there. You understand? Well, if I see somebody doing this, scratching, I'm like, oh. You understand? Hey, give me one of them masks. Give me some gloves before I touch you. You understand? I'm scared of that. Okay? I ain't scared of no goddamn coronavirus. Go ahead.
They call vaginal lice crabs.
Crab.
That's what they are, crabs.
Oh, that's what that is. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Damn. Hey, you know what? The old my old gym teacher, boy, he had us scared. Boy, he had us scared with that, cause they had a sex education class, and he came in, he told me something, and it was on crabs too, and he was like, yeah, you know, you can get it from a toilet seat. Oh my God, you should say, boy, I didn't. Hey, no public toilets for me at all. You hear me? I'm like, I don't know what's crawling around on these things.
Right.
You understand? Them little wrap things they put around. Oh, I've been doing that. You understand? I sit there and pull up my 50 pliers of damn tissue and wrap that motherfucker. Make sure I ain't getting that no teeth.
Right.
You hear me?
The toilet
Good
seat.
night. I'm telling you, man, vaginal lice. Good night. So that's what they got in their head too, huh?
Yeah.
So them devils got it in their head and their mouth. Good night. That's disgusting. But anyway, like I said, man, you got our people that's more likely to die from that. You understand? Versus some goddamn coronavirus or the bird flu or what else they had out?
Swine flu.
Swine flu. Stop eating pork, you won't get swine flu. You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do on that. That's all that. Go ahead, boy.
They getting monkeypox now.
Who? Monkeypox?
Kind.
Good night. Man, all kinds of stuff.
Man.
You understand? We more likely to catch that than a goddamn coronavirus. You understand? From our brothers and our sisters being whoremongers and whores, we more likely to die from that. You understand? Than goddamn coronavirus, man.
Right.
So we need to start obeying the Lord. I pulled the scriptures out the other day that if we turn around and serve God, we won't get these diseases. You understand? If you obey the Lord, guess what? When I read that was enough for me. You understand? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, that's one thing I'm scared to death of in the world is catching a disease. You understand? But never took the precautions to prevent it. You understand?
Right.
Straight up, never did that. So, like I said, man, thank the Lord for a second chance. You understand? For our King Christ, for us to be able to return to the Most High and actually get it right. You understand? And I remember one class, but it was something that Gentleman Hyman had said that was real heavy to me. You know what I'm saying? And what made me really take this serious was he had said, he was like, man, with what our King, with what the Most High has bestowed on the ISUPK up under Commanding General Yahan, you understand? We should not take this lightly at all. You understand? This is a blessing to be in here. You understand?
That's right.
To be safe from everything that our people is going through out there in the world, man. You understand? To be safe from that. Like, we should take this extremely serious. We should hear these laws and keep doing them. You understand? Not just turn around and do like fake Israelites like Christians do. They hear this truth and then they continue to go to church. They continue to do whatever they do. You understand? But me, that's what helped me take it seriously, man. Is when I realized what the Lord bestowed, you understand, on the Israelite school or universal practical knowledge. This is like that Noah's Ark. You understand? This place right here is like Noah's Ark. You understand? While the world is dying outside, we in here safe.
Right.
You know what I mean? So hey, I'm guess what? I'm gonna die in this ark. You
That's
understand? Right. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be right here, and I plan on dying in this sea. All right. Was that it on that about?
Kind.
Okay, most likely. Go ahead, read that article, man, about China.
China just threatened the United States.
China has threatened the United States as if they got any room to threaten some goddamn body. You already done gave us your damn disease. You understand? Well, I want to say, I don't say us. You understand? But you can send it over her. Let's just say that. Okay? And then guess what? Now they done threatened the United States. Go ahead, Bob.
Hence, they may plunge Americans into mighty sea of coronavirus.
They say a mighty sea of coronavirus. Good night. Go ahead, keep going up.
Where did the coronavirus stay?
Uh-huh.
Every expert in the world says Wuhan, China.
Mm-hmm.
Many people suspect the country has not been honest about the beginning of the outbreak.
Okay, and guess what? They probably have. You understand? I mean, because damn, like the video that we showed the other day shows how they eat everything. Like that little market had every damn animal in. They was cutting up an anaconda. You know what I mean? Like who in the hell would eat that? You know what I'm saying? And they had one of them. He couldn't even chop them. You see it?
Right.
The damn knife was too dull, and he couldn't even cut the anaconda up. But they eat everything. They got bat kebab. Did you see it? The bat on the damn stick. They had the rat kebab. You turn around, they just throwing the rat in the grease. It frying him while he's alive, man. You know what I mean? They frying the rat while he's alive. And then they going around picking him up, trying to see which piece they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me a 3-piece rat fried, you know what I'm saying? Extra crispy and crunchy, like crispy chicken, crispy rat. You know? What else did they have in there? The dogs. They had the dogs, man. They had the dogs are still alive. And they got blow torches. I mean, just them, they fur, they toes, they head, they everything, just frying them right there with a blowtorch. No wonder these people got that coronavirus.
Right.
You know what I mean? No wonder that these people are sick. And then they had devils walking through the goddamn mall, picking out what meat they wanted to eat too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why they got it. You know?
Right.
That's why I said, hey man, look, a damn rat don't even look like something that I would eat. If I was starving, I mean, if I ain't ate, I was at the point to die. A rat would be the last thing that I say I want to go ahead and bite into. A damn bat would be the last thing that I say I want to bite into. A fried dog, man. You understand? A fried dog would be the last thing that I would want to bite into. An anaconda would be the last, man. Look, it's a whole bunch of grass on the ground. I'll eat that first. You understand? I'll eat. Give me my favorite. Give me some sriracha and a big bowl of grass, and I'll just work it out with that.
Right.
You understand? Before I eat any of that nonsense, damn. Go ahead. But they done threatened America, so they gonna put America in a big sea of coronavirus. Go ahead, keep going.
Their silence might have contributed to the spread of this virus across the planet. America is battling a disease, and it is doing better than most of the world. But President Trump is demanding answers from China.
He's demanding answers. And you know something else that the devil is portraying to be such a loving people in times like this. You know what I mean? They did a little documentary, a little quick, little short documentary of some oppressors and their restaurants and how they're sending free food to the victims with coronavirus who can't come out, who can't enjoy the restaurant, who's quarantined, has to stay inside. They've turned some of their businesses from a profit to a non-profit, to a volunteer, to a service to the people. You understand? That's what they do for them. Meanwhile, hell, we been starving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Our people been starving. If we ain't down there feeding them downtown, they'll eat. You know what I mean? If we ain't that, man, we went, man, didn't we get swamped about? Man, how many people was it down? It just at that one place, man, at the not the Biddle House. Well, how many people, man? Was it about 75 of them out there?
Kind of, sir.
Man, it was about 75 and one brother, man, he kept saying, man, I ain't trying to drink up all the soda and stuff, man. He said, but I ain't had nothing to drink in a week. I believe him. I believe it straight up, no lie. I mean, he couldn't even hold the cup. Am I lying, Ryan? I had to take the cup. He about to drop it. The more soda I kept pouring, and he finna drop the damn cup. The brother was weak. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he hadn't ate and hadn't had nothing to drink as long as he said. You know what I mean? And he was like, man, I'm glad y'all came. You know? So like I said, we been starved, but America, in the document, it said America knows how to pull together in times like this. You understand? They ain't missing no goddamn meal.
Right.
They in the house with their food. They can cook something, but they not taking that food that they got and giving it to no homeless brothers and sisters.
Right.
You understand? They not doing that. They ain't fooling nobody but themselves. You understand? And your Christian pastor. Because they probably looked at that and saw that and said, wow. They probably looked at that and admired that. Wow, you got people sleeping on these black churches, on these steps. When the churches closed, on Sunday now, due to the coronavirus, they sleeping on their steps. They're doing everything else on their steps too. You understand? Getting high, passing out, dying, and every goddamn thing else, right? On their steps. So like I said, man, we got to come together.
That's right.
It's way on past that time. We way past the time of us coming together as a nation, man. And this right here, this plague that the Lord is dropping on America, I hope and I pray that a lot of our people get it now. You know what I mean? Because guess what you gonna do in 2 weeks? Hell, that's when your food stamps come out in 2 weeks.
Right.
So what you gonna do in that time if they say can't nobody come outside? They say martial law. Why they so scared about that martial law? Boy, they scared. Like, when we've been not able to walk across the goddamn street.
Right.
Look at Trayvon Martin. Look at Michael Brown. You know what I'm saying? Michael Brown, and they try to fix the video to say that he was selling drugs and doing all that. No, he was walking across the street. They even showed the video. Man, trip me out. That Jay, they kind of, the hood had it figured out. You understand? But the news had it wrong.
Right.
Of course, when people was telling me what was going on, it was like, man, it ain't even the same video that they showed. Because it kind of had me confused for a minute. I'm like, what you mean? But it was the video that they showed at first, you know what I'm saying, was not at that time when he got shot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was two totally, one he had on flip-flops, and then one he had on boots.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Now, he couldn't have walked from the goddamn store with some flip-flops on and then had on boots at the scene at the time when he got murdered, and then don't have no flip-flops in his hand.
Right.
Or in his backpack or in his pocket or something. You know what I mean? He ain't got no flip-flops on him.
Right.
That was a totally different day. But like I said, the hood had it figured out. You know what I mean? They had it figured out. They already, the news had it wrong and wrong and wrong and wrong. Until they finally end up talking to that one brother that always want to tell the story, or that one sister. You know what I'm saying? When they talked to them, then they got the scoop. You know what I mean? But hell, we've been not able to walk around in whatever neighborhood, and make it back home.
Right.
Right.
Do you know it's still people scared to this day to go up St. Charles Rock Road and to go into St. John and St. Anne and what's the next Bridgeton? You know what I'm saying? You know how I don't go there. Oh no, I don't, police don't play up there. I don't go there. Like what? And you worry about martial law when Negroes is scared to get a job going that way?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You scared to take a job going that way because the goddamn police, because they gonna pull you over like crazy.
Yeah.
Because they own you like crazy. And you worry about some martial law when we been under that.
That's right.
You understand? We've been under that nonsense, man. You understand? But come serve the Lord. And don't be scared of going no goddamn where. I go wherever the hell I feel like going. You understand? That's what I do. I go where I want to go. And guess what? One place that I just don't care to go is where there's a whole bunch of white people at.
That's
I'm
right.
gonna just keep it real. I love being around my people. You understand? But am I scared to go anywhere? Nope. You understand? Not at all. I'll go in the suburbs if I feel like it. I'll go in St. John, St. Anne, I'm always at the Walmart out there. You understand what I'm saying? I'm always at Walmart in Bridgeton and in Brentwood and every other area where they don't want a nigger at. You understand? You shouldn't put the goddamn Walmart in your neighborhood only. Put a Walmart in a nigger neighborhood, and I won't come out there. You understand? I'll be right here in the hood at the Walmart. Okay? Put it in the hood and you won't see a nigger. You understand? You can have your Walmart and we got ours. Simple as that. And hell, the damn chicken will be better too.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
The chicken in the window. Remember at one point the chicken was getting Negroes sick. Well, I know so many people that turn around and say that chicken wasn't no good. You know what I mean? I said, oh man, I can't even stop and give me a wing if I'm, lunch or something. You know what I mean? If I'm at Walmart, get my little supplies, man. Can't get no wings. But when the brothers and sisters is back there cooking, I trust the food there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'll go get some chicken there. So put the Walmart right around the corner here. You understand? Well, they put that Save-A-Lot right there. They should have put Walmart right there.
God.
You understand? They should have put a Walmart right there. You see, they went for the gusto, put that Dollar Tree up on Kings Highway, and man, they can't keep up with.
Right.
Well, they sell out. Yeah, this pandemic ain't did nothing to that. So it's regularly like that. Every day they ain't got nothing in that Dollar Tree.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the pandemic ain't did nothing. You understand?
Right.
Hey, it is what it is. But like I said, man, you got a lot of our people, and I'm talking about older brothers that's older than me. That's scared to go in them counties. You know? So like I said, man, we've been under martial law. You understand? And Commander Unihana ain't raising no Christian sissies. You understand?
That's right.
We serve the Lord and we ain't scared of nothing. You understand? Not even death.
That's
You
right.
understand? Hell, if it happens, so be it. You understand? And what they call it, dying in the line of duty? Oh man, that would be an honor to me.
Damn
You
right.
understand? That would be an honor to me to die in the line of duty. You understand? Straight up. So anyway, go ahead and read a little more of that. And show why the number one reason why they say they gonna come up against America.
Come. Trump's calling out the communist nation for their poor response. China, in response, is spreading its own bogus propaganda. Even worse, they are threatening Americans in a way no one expected.
Mm-hmm. I think it's coming.
Now that the number of new people infected with the coronavirus in China is slowing down, the country's Communist Party is ratcheting up threats against the West with a particularly nasty warning about access to life-saving drugs aimed at the United States.
They said it's what?
Ratcheting up threats against the West with a particularly nasty warning about access to life-saving drugs.
See, that's the problem with America. You doing business with everybody. You think everybody your damn friend. You know, I remember my mama telling me that when I was boy, everybody ain't your goddamn friend.
That's right.
You understand? But see, you can't tell America that. America think they got everybody in its purse. You understand? Your money don't mean that. China turned around a couple years ago, had a meeting without America. They had met with who was it? I think was it Russia? It was China, Russia, Africa, and I think it was two others. Who else was it? Man, I can't remember who it was. But they said, look, we sick of the U.S. You know what I mean? We tired of them. You understand? They said, guess what? We're gonna trade and deal with each other without using that American money.
That's
You
right.
understand? That's what China came up with some years ago. And they all sat down and they agreed. You understand? They agreed. So this is what you get for you turning around and thinking you making allies. You got the people that turn around, and that's in the Bible, that's in the scripture. You understand? Give me that open document where it said the men are confederate against thee. You understand? The people that America has been trying to buy, you know how they say you can't buy love?
Right.
You understand? You can't. And America has been trying to do that for a long time. You understand? It worked for a minute. You know? Yeah, they got more Chinese restaurants here in America than they do American restaurants. It worked for a minute. China got all the beauty supply. You understand? Selling all the black women the damn weed and the Stay Soft Pro. And I never could understand it when I was little. I was like, why is this person selling me this? You understand? When I had to go get pics with the fist on it, you understand?
Right.
With the black fist on, I had to go get it from a Chinaman. You know what I mean? Whenever I went into the beauty supply, I see dark and lovely. I see some beautiful black people on this box. But then I go to the counter and then some dumb boy is telling me $15.98. You understand? And I'm like, why aren't we selling these products to each other? Why don't we even make any damn haircut product? You understand?
Right.
Found out that we did. We started all that. Because what was my girl name? Madam C.J. Walker. Damn right. C.J. Walker started it all. Okay? And of course, the devil stole it.
That's
You
right.
understand? He stole it. And then he made a deal with China. Hey, you can come over and do this kind of business. You understand? So we ain't got to deal with it and deal with them. You do it. You know? Because you see, they don't want them in their neighborhoods either.
Right.
Unless it's a PF chain. Okay? Unless you can PF chain and set the damn rice on fire and throw it in the air, you know what I'm saying, and do all them tricks, then guess what? They don't want them in their neighborhoods either. Okay? But if you can PF chain, and what's the other one, Bon? What's the other one that was big out there on Lindbergh? That
Hibachi.
Hibachi, yeah, that's the other big Hibachi grill. Look, the one out on West Florissant closed, ain't it? Yeah, I think that one closed. And I think the other one finna close too. You know what I'm saying? Due to coronavirus. Go ahead, sis.
Kobe Steakhouse.
Huh?
Kobe Steakhouse.
The who steakhouse?
Kobe.
Kobe Steakhouse.
Who?
Kobe
Kobe.
Steakhouse.
Who was that?
It's
Kobe?
a Japanese restaurant.
Oh, I ain't never heard of them.
Japanese.
No, I ain't never heard of them.
You heard
So that's
Kobe
another one
beef?
just like the
You heard
hibachi
Kobe
now?
beef?
Huh?
The white people, they always like that. It's in Westport.
That's okay. That's what I'm saying. If it's a style like that, then yeah, they'll go there. They'll deal with them on that. You know what I mean? But not the other. Like I said, they got to be able to throw the rice and have set it on fire in the air. You know what I'm saying? Do all them little tricks with it. You turn around, and poof, rice, fire, smoke, and they white people just be sitting there. They'll be loving this, man. Man, don't burn my goddamn rice. You know what I'm saying? Don't set the rice on fire. Okay? But yeah, they like that nonsense, man. You know, white folks just love any kind of damn trick. They love to be entertained. They're such big kids.
Right.
You know what I mean? The big children, man. You know, that's all they want to see is a goddamn circus act. You know what I mean? But that's okay. The Most High got to act for them now. You know what I'm saying? He's got an act for them now. And let's see how they act and pull through this one. Okay? Got a pandemic going on. And guess what? You don't know how to stop it. And something else that Commander Junior Hunter had brought out is how all of a sudden now they can start releasing money. You understand? And doing all this kind of stuff when they had that all along.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like he said, they don't even have to. They pulled out. I think the most recent one was what, $1 trillion. I think they pulled out $1 trillion. They pulled out For the food, I think it was 40 billion. For the food, another 1 trillion for something else. Oh yeah, they pulling money out everywhere now. You know what I mean? They pulling money out of everywhere now.
Right.
But our homeless brothers and sisters, they can't even just buy them one big gigantic building in every city and let them have a place to sleep. They can't do that. You understand? But they rather turn around and then pass law. You can't even feed them now. You have to have the correct paperwork in order to feed anybody that cannot feed themselves. This place right here is hell, man.
That's
That's
right.
right.
I'm not waiting to go under the ground to experience hell. I'm like Captain Cotton's. He said, I didn't have to die to meet the devil. You understand?
Right.
I ain't had to die, go up under the goddamn ground. I'm living with him.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, man, I'm telling you, going under the ground might be a better experience. You know what I'm saying? If it was a red man, if it was actually a red man under the ground, I'd rather go down there and holler at him, rather than see what we going through right here. You know what I'm saying? To continue to go through this every goddamn day. Meeting him down under the ground, the red man, he might not be so bad after all. You know what I'm saying? He might be a cool dude compared to this devil that goddamn be oppressing blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians every day.
Right.
Right.
And ain't took no break. Ain't took not one day off. You understand? He ain't stopped trying to. He's thinking of right now during this pandemic. He's thinking of how he's going to oppress us and make us pay for it.
Right.
You understand? I'm guaranteeing. I'm guaranteeing when this all blow over, he's going to come up with a way to make us suffer behind it. And you worried about a red man? The Christian church still is scared of a red man that live up under the ground. They still in their Sunday service talking about some stomp the devil under your feet. You understand? Like what is that doing to any goddamn body? Stomp the devil when the devil is stomping you in your goddamn head.
Right.
You understand? The devil can't wait to stomp you. Soon you come to work. He's on you. The devil is on. Why you late? You know what I'm saying? Get that over there. You ain't filed it. You ain't put them papers away. You ain't did this yet. He's looking for a reason to get rid of you.
That's right.
He know you can outwork him and everybody else on the job.
Right.
So you're making him look bad. You understand? By you working, and he's sitting there looking stupid, doing nothing. So if go ahead.
On the smoke break.
Huh?
On the smoke break.
Oh man, please don't even talk about smoke break. That's all they do is smoke and break.
Right.
You understand? I don't never see them work. It's one contract I got. This tripped me out, man. They turn around and they zooms in the cameras. I be sitting when I come in because I don't work for the actual company. You know what I'm saying? When I come in and do my job, I'm sitting there watching the two devils standing there watching the goddamn camera. They watching the neighbors. You know what I'm saying? And they out there in some of the worst conditions. There's no damn air. There's no heat. They won't allow them to bring a heater at their station. They cannot bring a heater to where they can have some heat at their workstation. If they do, they get fired. They can't bring no fan and put it at their station while in the summertime because they'll get fired. You understand? It's extremely cold. No heat in this building. No air where they working at. And they just got the free. One brother got fired. He turned around and you know them hot hands and them heat things that go on you put in your shoes. They only work for so long. You understand? They don't work your whole 8-hour shift.
Right.
What they last about 3 hours? You know what I'm saying? Something about 3 hours. Okay? And the brother, he is wore off. He ain't had no more. So he goes in the break room to turn around and try. He in there freezing. He doing like this, trying to warm up, man. He all like this here. And the devil saw him on that camera. They sent out an order and said, nobody be in the break room at all for nothing. And this brother turned around and went when it was not his break. And the devil came straight in there and said, what are you doing in here? He said, man, I'm trying to get my hands warm. I'm cold. You know what I'm saying? I just can't work. I'm trying to. He said, oh, okay, well, go get warm at home. That's what the devil told him, man. Straight up. That's what we going through on these jobs.
Right.
While they taking smoke break and watching cameras, let me get that boss up on short. While they sitting there watching the damn camera to make sure you working and doing your job, and they know that the job wouldn't get done had it not been for you being there.
Right.
It wouldn't even get done if you was not there. You understand? Like you said, like what they gonna do? Take smoke breaks all day and get the job done, get it complete.
Right.
You understand? Right. The only thing they doing is sitting there like this. Once all the hard work done, they sign it and put it in and get paid. I got another contract where I sit and see them. Look, they on Duck Hunting Express and what's the other one? Cabela. There you go. They on Cabela's. You understand? They on Hunting Gone Wild. You know what I'm saying? They on all of that. They sitting on the computer worrying about their next vacation and their next trip they taking. You know what I mean? And here you working hard as hell. You working hard as hell all day. I sit while I go around doing my work, I'm hearing their conversation. They laughing, joking, playing, having such a good time. While the niggas is out there sweating about the damn die. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't get no air.
Right.
Because they can't. About to die. Damn frost bit all on their hands and they toes. You understand? Because they can't get no heat. And you mean to tell me that these are the people that you think made this country great? You know what I mean? Laugh at that, because that is a joke. You understand? That is a goddamn joke. They did not make America great. They made it great for them stealing every goddamn thing.
Right.
If they hadn't stolen, they wouldn't be able to say it. You understand? Had they not took, and then what's so crazy is how much of this country is not populated? Ain't it like 90-something%? I think it's like 90%. They just stole it. I mean, that just let you know that the white man is just a greedy bastard.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you couldn't even just say you took just some of the land where you and your people wanted to live at. You understand? But that you took all of it, and then it's not even being occupied. But you go ahead, Doc.
It's like and most of that is classified as federal land, so you just can't go in there and build it. You got to have permission from the federal government to even be on that land. Like, exactly. They're not using it for nothing. Like, right. It's just empty.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it's homeless. You
understand? They horrible, man. You understand? These people are horrible. All right, give me another scripture real quick. Give me Ezekiel 28. And I think I want to start at least about 22, 23. Let me see. Start at 23.
Has joined.
Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 23. For I will send into her pestilence and blood into her street.
Mm-hmm.
And the wounded shall be judged in the midst of her by the sword, upon her on every side.
Okay, now, a lot of people think because of Christianity that God is just this big, gigantic, snuggly, little huggly teddy bear that just loves you no matter what. You know what I mean? It's nothing you can do to take away the love of God from you. You know what I'm saying? Stomp the devil under your feet. You know what I'm saying? Like they really believe that because of that nonsense in the church. Because of those lies, because those lies are sweeter than the truth to you, you believe that God is a big teddy bear.
Right.
When the scripture says otherwise. You understand? The Most High is not a soft guy. You understand? He's not Mr. Softy at all. You understand? The one I like, the Most High, he is bowdy bout. You understand? Straight up. He's about his business. And that's why Israel, we need to be about ours. Every black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, we need to be about our business too. And that's keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
Being in this one body of Christ together. You understand? Keep going, upon.
And they shall know that I am the Lord.
They shall know what?
That I am the Lord.
They shall know that he is the Most High. Okay? Keep going.
And there shall be no more a pricking briar unto the house of Israel.
Hold on one second. So go back to 23 real quick. Start at the top of it. Salaki, I meant to pull out something. Go ahead.
For I will send into her pestilence.
Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to get right there. I will send into her pestilences. What is pestilences?
Salaki.
Go ahead.
Disease.
Diseases. Coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? COVID 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You know what I'm saying? All them different, whatever name they give it. You understand? That's what it is. This is the Lord. You understand? The Lord is going to send into her, it's about Babylon. He's going to send into her pestilence, diseases. You understand? Keep reading.
And blood into her streets.
And blood into her streets. Like, for instance, a lot of people just don't think that they want to, the Christian church, they want to save, the black Christian church wants to save our oppressor from their judgment. You understand? Everybody know, all of us know that what go around, come around.
Right.
Right? We all say that. Right? Black people say that to each other quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Right.
Do something to me. As soon as you do it, hey, bro, go around, come around, dog. You're
right.
We're gonna say that to each other quick. But then when it comes to our oppressor, oh, God loves everybody. You understand? No, that was a long time ago. What Steve Harvey say, man? To hell with slavery. You understand? But guess what? God ain't forgot it.
Right.
How could he forget?
Right.
He didn't forget that you wouldn't stop eating pork. He didn't forget that you wouldn't stop being a homosexual. He didn't forget that you just love Christmas and Thanksgiving. So he punished us. But guess what he's going to do to our oppressor? He'll say the same damn thing, and even worse. He's going to send pestilences and blood into her street. Keep going.
And the wounded shall be judged in the midst of her by the sword. Upon her on every side.
Upon her on every side. Ain't nowhere he can run. Ain't nowhere he can hide. You understand? Ain't nothing he can do. What he should have did was he should have kept his hands off of God's chosen people.
That's right.
That's what he should have did. If he had some sense, he would let up now. But he won't. The Bible says that he is full of pride. His pride has deceived him.
Right.
You understand? Because guess what? He thinks he's God now. I mean, think about it, man. You got the greatest people on the planet up under the heel of your boot. You understand? You got your knee on our neck, and I mean literal too.
Mm-hmm.
Get pulled over by the police, you'll end up with a knee in your neck. You'll get slammed on top of you ain't even do nothing.
Right.
And you will get slammed up on top of that hood, thrown to the ground, and get a knee in your damn neck. And then possibly turn around and you might end up like the other brother. I can't breathe. You might end up like that. Go ahead.
It's like I was actually just about to say something about it. Like they keep saying about him selling loose cigarettes. At the time, he wasn't selling loose cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
He was breaking up a fight,
Mm-hmm.
and then they choked him out and killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Like
exactly.
he wasn't doing it.
Right. He ain't even do nothing. Right. Like the nigga say, you know how we said, I ain't even do nothing. A lot of us hadn't done anything. But that don't stop this oppressor.
That's right.
You understand? But guess who will? Guess who is gonna stop him? You know what I'm saying? Like you know how they said who set them up for the kill? That's what the Most High is doing. He's setting them up for the kill. The only thing we got to do at this point right now is return to him. Start keeping his laws. You understand? That's our work that we got to do. We have to turn around and fix our brothers and our sisters in the world.
Right.
That's right.
We ain't got to worry about going to war with the white man. You got to worry about that. All you got to do, your battle is getting off goddamn crack. Your battle is stop picking up whores from Martin Luther King and goddamn Arlington. You understand? That's what you need to fix. You know, you worry about it. Man, I heard so many people talking about us when it comes to the white man's military. What was the last when China threw them bombs? I kept hearing people say, "Oh, they can't mess with us." Who, nigga, who's us?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who is us in this? When you go over there and fight and die, that's what the hell you do. You understand? While America is living on and living so great, you know what I'm saying? You join their military, you die. Now what you talking about? Some goddamn us? They can't mess with us because we got the best. No, you ain't got nothing. You don't even have a military. Nobody's even going to battle for you. Nobody but the ISUPK.
That's right.
We're the only ones. You understand? So when you turn around and the Lord wake you up, you got work to do. Instead of you, going back to sleep, rocking by a baby, you better get up in here, put on some all black and some boots, and get ready to go to work. Because we got a nation of people to fix. You understand? We have our brothers and our sisters that's right outside these doors that don't know what the damn do other than put on some gloves and a mask. You understand? Versus stopping all of the sin that they commit on a daily basis and start keeping all the law. It's real simple. The mask is not the solution. The gloves ain't the solution. The antibacterial damn hand sanitizer and spray is not the solution. But guess what? Keeping God's laws, statutes, and commandments is.
That's right.
That's how we fix this. That's the only thing that works. And you gotta do it in here under Commander General Yahweh.
Right.
Simple as that. You understand? Keep going, Amon.
And there shall be no more a pricking briar unto the house of Israel.
There should be no more what?
A pricking briar.
Okay, what is that? Go ahead.
Like,
Go ahead.
a thorn in your side.
You damn right. You understand? There shall be no more thorn in a Negro side. And who is the biggest thorn in our damn side, man? Who is the biggest thorn in our side?
Like
Go ahead.
the white man.
Absolutely. Right. You understand? And matter of fact, he's pricking us on every damn side.
Right.
You know what I mean? About everything. Like you got, like, why would you come into the middle of a family situation? Why would you get into it with, the mother and the father and you turn around? You're supposed to be about bringing families together. But you get in there and split the damn family up. Tell the damn man he ain't worth nothing. Deadbeat came from white people.
Right.
That term, deadbeat black man, came from a white man. Who is the biggest deadbeat on the planet?
Right.
He is the biggest deadbeat on the planet Earth. But when he turn around and get in between that their family, to split it up, he said, wait a minute, he's not buying little Pookie any Pampers. You won't give him a job, number one.
Right.
You won't even you own all the goddamn business. And you won't give Big Pookie a job so he can buy little Pookie some Pampers.
Right.
But then he go to Shaquita and tell Shaquita, look, Shaquita, Big Pookie's a deadbeat because he can't buy little Pookie any Pampers. So we'll give you money just a little bit, not a whole lot, but just a little bit. What they get in stamps, $2.95, something like that. What they get in welfare, couple $100. You know, huh? Just two who?
200.
Just 200 in food stamps?
Okay.
Okay, and what else you got to do for the month? Damn, and then wait a minute. Then they give you Section 8, give you an apartment
Okay.
that they know you can't fully afford that. They make you pay rent out of the little bit of money they give you every month. If you get disability, do you know they'll take child support out of your disability check?
Yep.
You only getting a couple $100 a month. That's not enough to live off of. And then mandatorily, in order to keep their damn Section 8, they can't be behind on none of their bills. This place ain't doing that, man. That is pricking briar, a thorn in all over in everything that we do.
Okay.
So you gonna give me a place to stay, so-called supplement my rent, and you know what I'm saying, everything that I need. But then make all these mandatory rules that you know we can't keep up with. You know what I mean? You know we can't keep up with that. We can't keep up with your electric bill.
Right.
And your gas bill. Trip me out, man. When I had my house right down the street around the corner, they sent a bill one year. It was an annual bill, right? And in the bill, it broke down how I was actually being charged. Matter of fact, this was for the water. This tripped me out. I'll never forget this. I should have saved it. You know, niggas put stuff in a frame.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I remember my mama, she kept my first income tax check from the state. It was $1. She still got that damn thing in a frame. She probably laughing. Son, look at that. Worked hard all year and all the white folk gave you was a goddamn $1. You know what I'm saying? That's all a nigger is worth to them is a damn buck. Okay? Right. But turn around and they was charging me according to every room I had in my house for the water, even though the water is only going in designated places. They was charging for how many rooms total I had in the house, period. And it's 3-story. It's a 3-story, it was a 2-family. I converted it into a 1. So I'm getting charged off of 15 rooms. I'm getting charged for 15 rooms. And I only got water going in the bathroom and in the kitchen and in the basement. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't the devil. That freaking Brian, this ain't, you can't see that this is Babylon and this is Israel. You can't see that that's us. Right. You know what I mean? If you still can't see this, you got a problem. Right. Something wrong with your eyes. Keep going, Abon.
Nor any grieving thorn of all that are round about them.
Okay, guess what? That's the other nations of people. The Lord gonna do something with them too. Just like he did. Like I said, do you think that these Chinese people was gonna be beating black women forever and getting away with it? You know what I mean? And black folks is so damn humble. They still the same slaves. They just honestly don't want no trouble.
Right.
You know what I mean? So and when I say we, I ain't talking about the ISUPK. I'm talking about we as blacks. You understand? We don't want no trouble. So we don't even defend ourselves in most cases. When you got every right to. You being attacked. Man, it was a damn Chinese restaurant. Well, this video pissed me off so bad. I could have choked this damn Chinese dude through the damn video. The Chinese man and his wife, okay, you know, they own it. And they had, I think it was 2 sisters and an Issachar, the Issachar, she's sister too, you know what I'm saying? But it had two Judites and one Issacharite. And the woman was arguing with the Chinese woman for messing up her order. But she was trying to put it off on the sister. The Chinese woman was. And it was a brother, he was standing right there. He actually was recording. And he was like, no, she ain't did nothing. He said it. He like, she ain't did nothing. You did this. You messed up. You know what I'm saying? The brother said, no, you did. The Chinese man, the sister was defending herself against the Chinese woman. Like, look, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't mess up nothing. You know what I mean? So then the Chinese man came up and said, this is your boss. You don't argue with her, and smack the hell out this sister, man. Smack, oh my God, man, my blood was boiling. You hear me? My blood was boiling. And do you know, nobody did anything. Nobody did nothing. And I was so pissed. The sister, she was young too. You know what I mean? She was young. And she like that, like you could just tell she like, damn, what did I do to deserve to get smacked? You understand? Here is a whole grown ass, adult ass Chinese man smacked this sister because his dumbass wife messed up the order. Chinese women are dumb. They are dumb as it. Chop chop.
Right.
Chop chop. That's all the hell they chop chop. We love you a long time. You know what I'm saying? That's all the hell they good for.
Right.
And I doubt the loving is good in a long time. I bet it's horrible. I bet it smells just as bad as the box of rice. I'm sure. So like I said, man, this dude, you think the Lord was going to turn around? Read that again. You think the Lord was going to sit back and let you smack black women for no reason? You understand? That's something that you could turn around and pull her in the back and, hey, come down. You understand? That's all you had to do. Come down. Come down. You don't even know how to talk. You know what I'm saying? Come down. Come down. That's all he would have had to do. Okay? But her sister is like, hey, I didn't mess up the order. She wasn't really going in on none of that. You know what I mean? And this dude jumped out of nowhere and said, this is your boss. You don't argue with her. And smacked her, man. Oh, I was so goddamn mad. And I ain't gonna lie. I think the Most High that it don't happen in front of me, but sometimes I be wishing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, damn, why I couldn't have been there to just choke his ass. You understand? You ain't gonna be able to do that in front of me. I'm not gonna be able to sit there and let you slap my sister, man. And then I'm just gonna stay in line. You should have seen, because the dude was with the camera. He's like, damn, y'all see what he just did to her? And everybody being quiet. Like, just give me my rice. You know what I'm saying? Just give me my rice so I can go. Nobody said nothing but him, man. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Doc.
Bet you they was all Christian.
Oh, you know they was Christians. You know they was Christians. Come on, Doc. What religion you think they is?
Right.
To let the damn heathens do whatever they want to them. And they just sit there and, well, yes, Jesus loves me because the Bible tells me so. Amen. Oh, number 2? Okay, that's me right there. Give my rice. Go ahead, Paul. Read some more.
Kind from the top. Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 24.
Mm-hmm.
And there shall be no more a pricking briar unto the house of Israel.
To who?
The house of Israel.
The house of Israel. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. Keep going.
Nor any grieving thorn of all that are round about them.
Of all that are around about them. That's talking about the damn Chinese. That's talking about the Arabs. That's talking about the Africans. That's talking about, a sister told me today. She was like, man, I knew a long time ago that we weren't Africans. She said, because an African told me African women hate you black women.
Right.
And she said, I was wondering why they do our damn hair so goddamn tight and charge us $250 and $275 to do a job that we can do. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Abba.
That despise them.
That did what?
Despise them.
They despise us, man. Everybody round about us despise us and hate us because we are the Lord's chosen people and not them.
That's right.
That's something to hate on. You understand? And I'm glad they mad about it. You heard me? I actually feel good being. I wasn't with that African American junk. I ain't gonna lie to you. I never could. I just didn't think I was. I smelled too good to be an African. You understand? Right. Look too good to be an African, and then turn around and I for sure don't feel like I'm American. Right. You understand? And nothing makes me feel like I am an American. Okay, we definitely don't get treated like it. Right. So I already knew something was up with that, but I love being a goddamn Israelite. That's right. You understand? I love my nationality. I love that the Most High gave us. I mean, come on, he gave us a culture. Right. Right. He gave us a heritage. You understand? He gave us laws, statutes, and commandments. While the heathens is eating damn bat kebab. You understand? And we supposed to be eating good meats. That's what the Lord told us to do. Come on, man. He didn't tell the Chinese. That's why they got coronavirus. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why they eat monkey brains and squids and any damn thing else they can get their nasty hands on. But he gave us laws. That's something to be thankful for. Hey, so the other nations of people, they can hate and despise all they want. You understand? I love it. Keep going, upon. And they shall know that I am the Lord. Uh-huh. And again, guess what? These heathens, they gonna know. They already know. They know that, matter of fact, the Pope, who was that? I forgot which one it is, what number of Pope it is, all these goddamn popes. They came out with an article and said that the thing that we have been waiting on for thousands of years does not look like it's going to happen at all. Right. And you know what they was talking about? They was talking about the return of Christ. Right. They said it's been over 2,000 years. I don't think it's going to happen. So guess what type of mindset is putting them in? Is, hey, let's continue to do what we've been doing. Right. Let's continue to oppress them. Let's continue to rape them, rob them. You understand? Let's continue to kill them. Let's continue to do what we do. Because it don't look like Christ is going to return. And that's what the Most High said in the scripture, where their pride is going to deceive them. That's right. You understand? They think he ain't going to return. Oh, everything that came to pass in the Bible, that's already happened. And what make you think that part is a fluke? What make you think that part is just made up? When the Lord parted the damn Red Sea, when he delivered us out of captivity once, he's going to do it again. You know what I'm saying? That's what the celebration of Passover is about the Lord freeing us from the hands of our enemies. And I want him to do it right here, right now, so bad. Oh boy, I can taste it. You understand? I can taste being free from this hellhole. Keep reading, Bob. Read 25. Thus saith the Lord God, when I shall have gathered the house of Israel from the people, among whom they are scattered. He gonna do what? Gather the house of Israel. He's going to gather blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians from the people among whom they were scattered. We all over this place. You understand? We all over the place. The Lord is going to gather us. Keep going. And shall be sanctified in them in the sight of the heathen. You're going to be what? Sanctified. In the sight of who? The heathen. We're going to be sanctified in the sight of the heathen, man. The Lord going to clean us up. He's doing it now. That's up right. Under Commander General Young. He's cleaning us up in the sight of the heathen. You understand? They think all of us smoke crack. Yeah, we're going to get the ones that smoke crack to stop. Right. That's what we're going to do. You think all of them is whore? Hell, the sisters in here is something to look up to. Because they not whores. That's right. You understand? This is something that a whore could look up to. Because guess what? You can stop being a whore. And you can be a righteous sister. You understand? Keep going. Then shall they dwell in their land that I have given to my servant Jacob. All right, drop that out. You understand? So y'all get the point, man. You understand? That's what the Lord is going to do. This stuff that the Lord is doing right now with the other nations of people, don't even sweat it. We don't even have to fear. You understand? We at the time, actually, we got some more scriptures. We're going to keep coming out with some more. We're gonna put that app on that laptop so that thing can work right. You understand? But we pulling out the facts. You understand? And showing how the Lord is bringing this stuff.
That's right.
Just said in the Bible, the Lord is going to send them pestilence. Your pastor, instead of him closing the church, he should have been reading you these scriptures, so you wouldn't be so goddamn scared.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Thinking that you're going to die. When the Lord said, if you return to him, you'll be safe. You understand? And that's our time, Israel. Shalom, Yahweh, Shimi, Yahweh, Shabbat, to all my brothers. And Shalom, Yahweh, Shema, Alataba, Shimi, Yahweh, to all of our sisters. Shalom, Israel.